When it starts to impact the safety of our employees, that's when we have to say, hey, this is a deal breaker.
We have new details tonight, too, from the CEO of SOREL and Columbia Sportswear, just hours after meeting with Portland leaders today about the growing homeless problem. It was last week that we told you about an op-ed in the Oregonian written by Tim Boyle. In it, he says he's considering moving SOREL's headquarters out of downtown because the homeless are harassing his employees.
Well, our Andrew Dimbert caught up with Boyle tonight, and what did he have to say to you, Andrew?
Yeah, well, Jennifer, Jeff, Boyle is still considering moving that location out of Portland. At his meeting with city leaders, they all discussed what could be done to not only protect his employees from the homeless, but everyone who works and lives in the area. Tonight, at a lecture on global business in America, I caught up with Tim Boyle about his decision to possibly move one of his company headquarters out of Portland only a year after moving it there.
I just want folks to know how much we love Portland and we want to be here and we want to have a place that we can all be proud of. But when it starts to impact the health and safety of our employees, we have to raise our hands and say, hey, we have a problem.
Boyle says he met with the mayor and some city leaders today on how to make working in downtown safer.
I'm a huge fan of the mayor's, and the mayor has his heart in the right place, but the mayor needs more help.
He reiterated his statements made in the Oregonian that the city needs more police officers.
We can see real action as it relates to additional police officers that can help enforce the laws.
And City Council agrees, recently approving the overhiring of 85 new officers. But Boyle says more needs to be done to address the larger concerns in order to keep SOREL in Portland, the city he loves.
Their homeless issues, their mental health issues, their drug and alcohol use, and those all exist in our place of business. But when it starts to impact the safety of our employees, that's when we have to say, hey, this is a deal breaker.
And Boyle hasn't made a final decision yet. He's still weighing the options, hopes to have an answer in about 40 days or so. He'd like to stay, but as you heard there, things need to change first. Live tonight, Andrew Dimbert for KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, and we're going to continue to follow that story, Andrew.